Every morning, every day, the fire pit is lit. Quality like this normally takes you out of the city, out on the back roads, searching for that perfect smoked flavor. Then you realize that home-style barbecue is just down the street, practically in your backyard. And that family has been doing it for a quarter of a century. That place, Feed Store Barbecue.
Mike, this is long overdue recognition. Congratulations.
Thank you. We've been doing it 25 years now. We've kind of been doing it like I live my life. We've just been doing it low and slow.
You know, Mike, not a lot of people realize this was an actual feed store for livestock. Tell me a little bit about what it took to take this through the transition and how it kind of became this amazing restaurant.
Well, it started off back in, we believe, the early 60s as Bailey's Grocery and Feed. It became in the 70s, 1972. Miller's Grocery and Feed. Mr. Miller bought it from the Baileys. Then in about 1983, Mr. Miller took ill, and a lady came in and bought it by the name of Dee. She called it Dee's Hitching Post. She hired a young man named Tony Lemure, and his family bought it from Dee in 1986. And Tony ran it as Southlake Feed and Tack. And then in 1997, he decided to sell and move on to other ventures. And Dad bought it, left it as Southlake Feed and Tack until October of 2000. He shut it down, remodeled and reopened it up in April of 2001 as the Feed Store Barbecue. So we're essentially still a feed store. We just don't feed them, we eat them.
That's great. I'd rather eat them than feed them as well. So tell me what it's like running a multi-generational restaurant with your family.
It is. Working with family does suck. But no, it's the greatest thing also because the family steps up when they're needed. I've got the full support. We have the full support of the family and everything that we're doing. And we are creating a multi-generational business with my father, Mom running it now, the children running it, and now Mom and Dad's grandkids are coming into the fold and taking over management positions. So, and my grandkids, Mom's great-grandkids are also beginning to run up here and run fries and do stuff like that. So we are definitely multi-generational.
Mike, you've seen a lot of changes in this community over the years, and you've been very involved in the community. What would you say is your favorite thing about Southlake?
My favorite thing about Southlake is Southlake people. You know, when we moved here, there was about 1,200. I think there's a few more nowadays. But generally, overall, everybody here is just great people. You know, it's just a great community. If I had to narrow it down a little bit, we'd probably narrow it down to CISD. But the two are almost synonymous. I mean, everywhere you go, you know, someone will catch you wearing a Southlake Carroll sweatshirt or something green somewhere along your travels, and they'll instantly know where you're from because everybody's heard of us.
So you've been a part of this community for a long time. Tell me a little bit about your community involvement.
When we moved here back in 1974, you couldn't help but be a part of the community because it was very community driven. We didn't have all the parks that we have now. We didn't have all this infrastructure for everything that was going on. Is that if you Southlake didn't have a ballpark, so when they get together, a group of guys got together and built a ballpark. We didn't have Parks and Rec to take care of it, so we took care of the park. We took care of Bicentennial when it was created. I used to go up there and mow it on the tractor. And it was a lot of just people doing what we have infrastructure and Southlake employees doing. We used to just do on our own.
Mike, you're very respected and appreciated here in Southlake. When you're not serving your delicious barbecue, what sort of things are you up to?
I would probably, I'm either with my G-babies or grandbabies, as I call them. I've bought some livestock now, and we are raising certified Hereford beef, American registered Herefords. And I'm spending a lot of time with Mom, so, and staying just local.
Spending time with family is definitely the best. You know, doing barbecue is not easy. What advice would you give to the backyard pitmaster who's trying to get their barbecue just right?
Practice, practice, practice. Have lots of beer and time on hand. And, or don't do it and just call the feed store barbecue to help.